Bushon with America's Auto News and Reviews. Welcome back. Again, this is our 2005 LR3. We've been showcasing all the different accessories and off-road capabilities that you can have with one of these vehicles. And they're really affordable compared to what they used to be. And I want to show you a few things in the engine compartment here that a lot of people may not know about, or maybe you should know when you go to look for a vehicle if you want to buy one of these. They're exceptional off-road. They've got great capabilities, but there's some additional things. We talked about putting air lockers on this vehicle by ARB. Obviously, you'll see this whole front bumper and the high lift and the winch and the LED lights, and we'll discuss those in the future. But right now, I want to show you, if you look here in the engine compartment, you've got this space here, and on the other side, an identical space. And inside this, we've put our secondary battery, also an auxiliary dual charging system that we can monitor here on the display, okay? And real quick, when we go back, this vehicle is manufactured in one plant in the world, okay? So the reason it has two compartments like this that are identical, it depends on what side the steering wheel's on, okay? So if you're in Europe and it's a right-hand drive, it'd just be flipped and you'd have your spare battery and your auxiliary and your ABS module would be on the other side. So what we like about this is it's very clean, it's out of the weather, it's got its own cover, and let me get you to pull in tight here. I want to show you something. This is a cool display, okay? If we get in close, we can see this. If we tap that, it'll tell us how much power we have in each of our batteries, our main battery and our auxiliary battery, okay? You can link them together if you want, or you can obviously run them separately. It will charge automatically though, which is fabulous. So let me show you a couple other things. So that's nice and clean. You see how it's all tied in really well? Then we have the cover, just slides in. That could go underneath. Hopefully we can get it right here, just like that. And put the clips down, and you're good. Okay? Now, we mentioned that we have air lockers on this. We have 3 switches on the interior of the cabin. I'm going to show you in just a moment. And we have our air lines, our air pump. We decided to go with the second line up on the pump so it has the auxiliary chuck. Okay? So this has 2 things. It is the air system for the air lockers themselves. And then we also can take, if we wanted to air down, a lot of people like to air down, or if you say you're out camping and you got to air up some, say a mattress or some toys for the beach, you can just plug this in here, pops in, and you're good to go. You turn the switch on inside the cab, I'll show you in a moment, and then you can air up your tires, you can air up your toys, whatever you'd like to do. Okay, it's real easy, boom, just like that. These blue lines you see coming out of here, I don't know if you can capture that here on the video, but these 2 blue lines, these are your air lines. Very, very important where you run those, because people in the past, when they've ran them down, they've got them too close to the exhaust manifold or to the exhaust to themselves. And then what happens, you're off-road and it gets too close to the heat source and it melts, and all of a sudden you have your air compressor on, it doesn't shut off. And you lose the capability to whichever axle is melted the line. So if this is the front axle, that melts out, you've lost that front axle for the air locker. So be very mindful where you run that. So what I also want to do right now, I'm going to take you inside. So this is great, it works fantastic, it's nice and quiet, very reliable. But let me show you, let me get in here. Don't know if you can reach this in here, but if you can slide in, right up here is where we put the switches, okay? And I want to see if you can hear this or not. That's the noise. You may have not been able to hear it, I'm not sure. But the compressor will come on, cycle itself, and then it's charged, okay? And here are the 2 switches for the front and rear lockers. The bottom line is, do not turn these on when you're driving down the road, because it will engage and it will be a very interesting experience for you. So you only want to turn these on when you're absolutely in your off-road mode and you're going at a low speed. So, but that's the switch right there for the auxiliary, which is nice. You do not have to have this auxiliary switch. You can have a pump that does not have the external chuck that I showed you. So let me shut that off. And folks, I got to tell you, Rock Eater's been a great rig. We got Plenty more to share with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Erik Bushon, and we'll see you soon.